How's it going, my lovely death disciples? I am the Shattered Reaper, and today we are going to... Oh, hold on. Just, realized I had something, on me that I forgot I still had on. Forgot I was recording and I didn't necessarily want to wear this. There we go. Much better. I am the Shattered Reaper, and today we are going to continue our Total War Warhammer 2 Let's Play as the Heralds of Ariel, where last we left off, we had revitalized Gaean Vale to the point where now the ritual of rebirth can commence, and we had also faced down one of the invading forces of chaos that came along with it over to the east. Unfortunately, the forces to the north and the west are still heading on over. So, we have Treesinger Thivokkas, to hold them off, and to be able to deal with them with all the forces of dryads we can throw at them. And of course, we've got our Blade Singers, and our Way Watchers, and Deepwood Scouts, as well as our Spell Singer Tudithus, who are ready to deal some righteous punishment upon the forces of chaos. We had also been facing down a lot of forces of Skaven, a few of them who have caused a bit of damage to our settlements, and Cloud Molder also made war against us, so we still have that trouble to deal with. But as of right now, we only have the forces of chaos that are our primary concern, and they seem to have quite a bit of force available. So we will have to take them down here and now. First things first, however, refined Twilight Spear. Let's go. Oh wait, we haven't upgraded it yet, though. Reforged Twilight Spear. Crafted for the hands of a true leader, the shimmer of the spear's point bolsters the zeal of all who are led to battle. Weapon strength plus 15%, missile strength plus 15% for all missile units, melee attack plus 10 for all units, and bounce spell Rubric of Dark Dimensions. Gimme that one.
For me? I am delighted. Arahan's neediness should not be rewarded.
Now then. We do not have it equipped for Treesinger Thivokkas, but Thivokkas, I trust you will be able to deal with this Fator guy. So, yeah, let's go deal some punishment to this man, this thing, this absolute bitch. Seems it is a mostly even battle, but do not fret, we have a full-scale army of crazy-ass forest spirit women ready to deal some righteous punishment, and if they think their armor is going to protect them, they're wrong. They will most certainly be given the most horrifying demise. Probably, hopefully. Let's see, is that the Aspiring Champions unit? I feel like it is. I mean, from what I've heard, they're a very powerful unit, but it's just like, there's also so few of them, and they're basically an infantry unit, so we'll just have to see how that whole thing goes down. And I'm not going to be paying attention to my phone at the moment so that I don't get distracted, like I have a few times, as you've probably seen. So we're just going to be focusing on Fator here, because at the moment he wants to try and ruin all the progress I've worked so hard to make in Gaean Vale. And after all of the time of protecting this land, and rejuvenating it, and restoring it to its grandeur, I'm not letting the forces of chaos ruin all the progress I've made. So, you wanna try and face me? You're gonna have to deal with a whole hell to deal with it. My archers will be able to deal with you, but my forest spirit women will deal with you even more than even I will. And then there's also my Blade Singers. Your screams shall add to the grandeur festivities that will await in your demise. But to begin this dance, how shall we start it? We might have to move up a little bit. Alright, seems like we're going after their Manticore guy a little bit. And we might need to start charging because they're sending in their horsemen. And, of course, their disgusting chaos spawn. Well, how shameful that they have to be made into sacrifices like this. But it's not like I care. Oh, hello there, Manticore. Fancy seeing you here. But also a terrible mistake, if I'm being perfectly honest. Speaking of terrible mistakes, thanks for cluttering up like that, you wonderful beings, you. You definitely make my spells much more effective this way. Oh yeah, this is definitely working out for me. That Manticore's as good as dead, and that Chaos Giant is making quite the fine target. How are my Blade Singers doing? They seem to be doing well against those Chaos Knights. Yeah, just like before, just because your horses can trail with fire does not mean that they are not going to be able to withstand the most powerful of my crazy female fighters. Sorry, but sometimes guys don't always win. When will they ever learn? Seriously, when will they ever learn? It's like they never do. Why don't we go ahead and absorb a little bit of, leadership from somebody? I know, Fator will do. And that Chaos Giant seems like he's gonna be going down pretty soon. Continue to chase him down till he's dead. And who told you to stop firing at the giant Chaos Giant there? I don't want him to be given any sort of sense of safety till he's dead. See? Just like that. That's all I asked for. Now you can continue to shoot at everybody else. Now, Crows of Morrigan, if you don't mind. I have plenty more for you to feast on. So far, everything is going all according to plan. Alright, Dryads are hunting down those Halberd Chaos Warriors. Excellent. I do want to make sure as many of them are dead as possible, so make sure not to leave a single one breathing if you can help it. I'm gonna give some Earth Blood to my Spell Singer. Just to mix in some of the ones that are still fighting and the ones trying to escape me. I want to make sure their demise is all the more painful. Uh-oh. Oh, so they did have aspiring champions, just like I thought. But it doesn't seem those aspiring champions are doing very well against my Way Watchers. I wonder why. It could possibly be because of the fact that maybe they just aren't as good as they like to think they are. How disgraceful, really. But then again, they are up against Assyrians, so, like, you know, I suppose it was just bound to happen. Anyway, the work isn't done, Dryad, so if you don't mind chasing down the rest of them, their hulking armor will be their demise, since, you know, I mean, they think it's just going to help them in battle, but at the same time, doesn't seem to be doing too well for them now, is it? Because, I mean, after all, they're up against, you know, much faster S-race beings, and the fact that they're kind of weighed down a little bit, so, you know. They kind of put this problem on themselves. Unholy resilience, my ass. How's this for unholy resilience? You feeling resilient now? I kinda get the feeling you don't, but, you know, I am gonna still continue to punish you. Just because I'm that much of a sadistic bastard. Oh, you don't? Oh, what a shame. I suppose that means I really can't let any of you leave. Now, does it? And besides, it's not like I was gonna expect you to forgive me for embarrassing and humiliating you like I am. I mean, come on. You're kind of an unforgiving people anyway, because, I mean, you kind of already want the destruction of the world anyway, so, I mean, like, it's not like I'm really gonna get that much when it comes to the terms of forgiveness. I mean, like, do you expect me to think you will forgive me, or what? I don't understand how the logic works here. You're bent on destroying the entire world. What are you expecting me to think? I mean, like, really? Apparently it turns out that Fator is just a little bit faster than a walking tree man. Actually, no, he isn't. He really isn't. The tree man, of course, is in fact faster than this little bitch here. But, you know, you can also smack him if you want. Or, you know, grab him with your giant feet and smush him. That would also work. Just saying. Just a little bit more harassment, cause I can. And do a little foe seeker so you could be a little bit faster and catch it up to Fator there. Whip him real good. Whip it good. Come on, I knew you could catch up to him. And another just because. I have a feeling they're probably gonna have a lot of trauma with anything that involves trees for a good long while after this. I kinda get that feeling. Is it possible that they might just have that, or what? Whip him good and oh, so hard you even knocked his head clean off. Well, probably not even clean off. It just exploded, really. Oh well, anyway, he's dead. And, one final one before they try and escape. Aww. Hope you enjoyed the little pardon gift there. Don't ever visit me again. Because I don't want you to visit me because you suck. Anyway, seems like we got a good couple of units taken care of. We got rid of their aspiring champions. Whatever they were supposed to be. We got rid of a couple of great Chaos Warriors. We got their Chaos Giant. We got all of their Chaos Spawn. One of their Manticores. One of them is brutally wounded. And Fator himself is dead. Poor, poor Fator. I did not know him well, nor do I care about knowing him. All in all, oh wait, one of the Manticore does still live. Huh, interesting. Anyway, I'll go ahead and abduct them and make their tree trauma even worse. Much better. And we get a Tormentor sword out of it, just another one in the pile, I suppose. Oh well, whatever. Fight's done, so how about we just go back to Evershale and replenish there. It's not like they'll be able to recover that much in enemy territory. That would just be weird. And, let's see, Deepwood Camp. Let's go ahead and get ourselves that. And also, let's get a Trickster's Gallery. So that we can get ourselves some War Dancers soon enough. And let's see, why don't we check on things over in the back to the main forces continent. Oh yes, the Sisters of Twilight are besieging Hotek's column.
There will be blood. Battle. A regrettable necessity.
Doesn't seem like anything's gonna continue from there for a while, but oh well, is what it is. So we'll just stick to doing what we're doing here. Ooh, okay, so another item we can get. Why don't we go ahead and get new enchanted item. Hag Hall has been met with Sporticus, so very nice. And ooh, a dreaming cloak. Whoever dons this cloak does not just become one with the forest, but one with the hardened sentinels who guard Athel Kaelin's fluctuating portals. So, upkeep minus 5% for all units. Okay. And we get the ability, the Dreaming Cloak. Summons a unit of Glade Guard. Ooh, I like that, actually.
Spellweaver of Athel.
Let's see. Can we get that for our Treesinger? Okay, we have an arcane item. Oh, no, wait, he already has the terrifying mask of E. But you do not have an item equipped, so why don't we fix that by giving you a Dreaming Cloak? Let's also give you... Ooh. I mean, we may as well. And, no on the double barrel. That's a big-ass no. Plus, I mean, it doesn't even work for us because we don't really have a whole lot of miss-out people. Ogre Blade, on the other hand, let's give that a go. And, Talisman of Preservation seems pretty good to me. Got any casting items? No, we do not. But, let's see. We can give you an Elder Scout, which we have plenty of, again. Let's see. Let's get a Hunting Hound for you as well. And, that's gonna be all we can offer you at the moment. But we can also give you another skill point, so let's finish off Cleanse Corruption, especially since we got a couple of Force of Chaos here. And would you look at that? Seems like the Force returned. Kaiga Slaughtercall. Well, at least you have a last name that... I mean, you could call it intimidating, but it just sounds generic when it comes to being like, you know, hey, I'm a bloodthirsty edge boy here. You wanna mess with me cause I'm an edgelord? Yeah, I'm really intimidated by that, Kygast. Anyway, let's put that name to the test, shall we? I will, however, admit, Slaughtercall was very fitting in a sense. It's just it wasn't correct for the way that you wanted it to be. So, sorry about that, but not sorry at the same time. Let's see, we can get a bunch of coin out of it, but I think I feel... Well, this wouldn't help with the missile strength anyway, but I don't want to take any prisoners. Goodbye, Kygast. I also didn't know you well, but I don't care to either for you. And, let's see here, what to do? Let's get, Piercing Thorns for all the Dryads we have. Oh, I probably should have also gotten Wonders of the Forest, but we're already raking in the cash anyway, so, you know, not that big of a deal. Oh, we also got Terrible and Beautiful for, Ariel. She now has, Dark Galadriel status. I really would love to see some interaction between Galadriel and Ariel. I just feel like it would be amazing, if I'm being perfectly honest, especially with this reference. I mean, come on. Am I wrong in this? Am I wrong in this? I think not. Anyway, Force Gift, Art of Doom, and Acorn of Ages. Let's see. Tapestry of Magic, Chosen Champion. Let's get Chosen Champion. The Queen of the Azray rarely commands armies, but those she empowers to lead the Deepwood host do so with illustrious authority. So, let's get Chosen Champion, shall we?
End their threat.
I could attack them now, but I'm not in too much of a rush, so, perhaps maybe giving them a little bit of starving would be nice. It will be. I just kind of want them to starve a little and make them suffer.
Listen to the sounds.
Ooh, and things are looking very healthy in the Witchwood right now. Especially at level 5 status. And oh, what do we have here? Some great stag knights? Well, I mean, don't mind if I do some of that, please. Because I do love my great stag knights. They are my precious men-in-arms. Ready to just sweep me off my feet, take me away, and then just do things. Yes, I'm that horny. Try me. Anyway, next turn. But then again, those Zelts, they do have quite a build. But, you know, my heart will always be set for the Croxagores. 100%, and it will never change. Ever. No matter what. You can try all you want, but the Croxagores have got me. They have me under their spell, and they always will.
Emissaries of a demigod
who won't hesitate to kill in her name.
Well, I mean, one of you will, but the other will most certainly not. But come on, we're trusted friends. We're all good here. Let's see. Military alliance for 100 gold. I mean, sure, whatever. We're all friends here on Ulthuan.
harmony shall reign.
Oh? What's going on here? Oh! The ritual of rebirth has been completed at Gaean Vale, and we have also researched Eldrazi. So at the same time, not only have we rebirthed the forests of Gaean Vale, but we also got Eldrazi's blessings to go along with it. So that could only mean good things, really. Ritual of rebirth succeeded in Gaean Vale. Okay, I think it's only appropriate that I speak with the voice of Alariel for this reading. So, here we go. Sorry, has to be proper. You have successfully completed the ritual of rebirth, healing the world roots beneath Gaean Vale, and granting the forest its glory and sentience once more. The forces of chaos shall never cease to be a grave threat to the world, but bolstering the world roots in this region has brought greater balance to the weave, stifling their efforts to weaken the vortex and allow demonkind into the world once again. So with that, we get an extra 5,000 gold, 1 amber, abundant growth, for which gives us the roused tree spirits now lend their aid to perpetuate the forest's sacred cycles of life and death. Leadership +10 for Dryads, Treekin, and Treeman units for all armies. Growth +10 in all provinces, and +5 public order in all provinces. And for 10 turns, the deep roots are cleared. Cooldown -5 for deep roots teleportation. And the faction, the Acolytes of the Keeper, just suddenly died out. It was like, oh no, the ritual of rebirth has come. Now we're gonna evaporate to ashes because we failed to stop it. And then they turn to dust like vampires or whatever. And that's at least how I imagine it, because, I mean, they did have another army, well, smaller and more pathetic, over here, and I didn't even face them. Shame. And here I thought they would have actually done something of interest. Shame. Truly. But we are going to keep Treesinger Thivokkas in the region for a little bit, even though things are pretty stable and secure in Gaean Vale. He's going to be resting in Gaean Vale for just a moment before he makes his journey elsewhere. Now, since we have some amber, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna use it. So, let's see. What were our options again? Wisdom of the U, reload time reduction +15%, U-Berry infusion for Dryads, Treekin, and Treeman units, which we do have a lot of Dryads, and we do have a Treeman Lord, so that would work. Wisdom of the Ash knows many secrets and provides sturdy and plentiful arrows, so +35% ammunition. That would help for our many, many archers. Wisdom of the Oak, income from settlement buildings +10%. Attribute expert charge defense for Eternal Guard. Okay, Poplar. Poplar grows fast and strong. Recruitment duration -1 turn for all units, minimum 1, and growth +25. Wisdom of the Pine, upkeep -15% for all Dryad, Treekin, and Treeman units. Pine is plentiful and has many practical uses. Construction time -25% for all buildings. Wisdom of the Willow. Okay. That does seem pretty useful. Missile resistance 10% for Dryad, Treeman, and Treekin units. And casualty replenishment rate +5% in foreign territory. That is pretty useful. I think I'm gonna go Wisdom of the Pine, though, because that construction time really does seem like a good thing there, because some of the buildings can take quite a while, so I'm gonna go Wisdom of the Pine, plus for the upkeep thing, I'm definitely gonna want that. Let's see, let's now get a Forest Lookout, as well as Waywatcher's Perch. Excellent. Now then, to check back on the Sisters of Twilight, how are things over here? Are the Skavens starving to death? Well, they have run out of food, but,
This is the life.
I'm gonna have to wait another turn to see the effects take hold. Am I really going to have to be a participant in their petty little civil war? Guess Treesinger has a little bit more duty in Gaean Vale to fix. Well, I mean, Lariel is with Eataine, so I mean, I think it's only fair that I work with Eataine. Plus, they do have Ivris, so Gilgalion, guess what? Sorry, we're enemies now.
You meet with the emissaries of a demigod.
Who won't hesitate to kill in her name.
That just means we're friendly is all. And, join the war with the Dread Fleet. Sure, why not? Okay, things may have gotten a little bit more complicated now that I have more business in Ulthuan to deal with. And here I thought we would have been happy friends all along and nobody would ever get into fights at all because the Asurans value Asurian lives, but then, wait a minute. Tyrion just wants to have a war with Illyrion. Great. I'm just ecstatic about this. Well, I can't wait to see how this'll go, just like how the Fire Nation would have gone if they had invaded the Earth Kingdom again in Legend of Korra. This is gonna go swell for my relations with the Asurians. That is if I end up on the losing side, which I'm pretty sure I won't, but at the same time, it's just like, really? You're gonna ask me to basically invade your island now?
Attack? Absolutely.
Anyway,
We fight for
may
the
as well make
forest.
myself feel better by killing some Skaven. I'm gonna raise this place to the ground. Annihilator, lord of this wasteland where my word is law, my bedfellows pestilence, famine, and war. I mean, I literally just killed Pestilence. I stabbed him right in the face because his children are the Skaven. So I mean, like, you know. Anyway, got that, and I raised multiple settlements, so enemy siege holdout time -3. Don't mind if I do.
Serene Nestra.
Now you guys are gonna be resting back in the Circle of Destruction. Again. Alright, let's see what reward we've earned. Perfected Twilight Helm, don't mind if I do.
A true artisan. Twin defenders
Why
of
grant
the glades.
Nestra tools of war?
Now then, let me see. So yeah, we're gonna have to deal with this problem now. So, Treesinger Thivokkas, apparently there's been a little bit of disability over in Avalorn and Ulthuan in general, so gonna have to ask you to maybe do something with that, since we are basically helping in dealing with this war that has been started between the Asurians. So, if you could possibly just stabilize the region, once again bring peace, you know. But we'll do it better than those American idiots. Not that we know who they are, but we will do better than them. So, and we'll do it in a much better fashion with less genocide, probably. Anyway, so yeah, you just go ahead and do that, and we'll be fine. Nathu, Keeper of the Last Door. The secrets of the underworld are forbidden to those of the mortal realm. Nathu guards the pathways between them. Magic item drop chance plus 15%, leadership plus 5 for all elf units, income from post-battle loot plus 10%. And Adioth, Bringer of Fire. Ooh, okay. Wrath and Fire, the gifts that Adioth offers those who worship him. Fire resistance, 25% for all elf units, and weapon strength plus 15% for forest dragons, units and mounts. Ugh. So that would work especially for the Sisters of Twilight, but I'm gonna go for Nathu a little bit. Just for more post-battle loot wealth, even though I have plenty of money, but at the same time, I want it. Anyway, let's go ahead and, I think we can just end the turn there, I suppose.
I commune.
Yeah, speaking of commune, perhaps maybe you'd like, some, units. Perhaps we can get you, what can we get you? Glade Rider Spears. Okay, seems like an interesting idea. Let's get you a couple of Nuclear Hawk Riders, and we'll also get you some Glade Guards. I mean, we have the funds to be able to give you more of a military force.
Lauren bids you greetings.
Hello,
Don't
Tyrion.
mistake my sister's pretty words for weakness.
Yes, please don't, and my reliability is very low just because I wanted to help my ally against a former ally. Why do my allies have to fight with each other? Anyway, you want me to be at war with more dread pirates or vampire pirates? Sure, why not? I mean, it's not like you put me in enough wars at the moment, Tyrion, but fine. I mean, I don't really like those vampire pirates anyway, but still, it's like you're trying to give me more things to do after all that I've done for you, basically, like revitalizing your forest, keeping away the forces of chaos on your island. Granted, it came at the price of some of your land, sure, but at the same time, I think it was proper compensation in my eyes, at the very least. K-Drill, she's ambushing me, it looks like. First things first, Ariel level up, so once again, level up Chosen Champions. Anyway, okay, now how about we deal with K-Drill? Oh, she was ambushing far away from my border, so why did it matter? I don't know, but I do know this. I'm gonna go for Reaver's Mark, and I'm gonna deal with this war one way or another. And I'm not gonna, as I've said, I'm not gonna genocide anybody, but I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna, actually, I may as well just occupy the place. So occupy it I will. There we go, campaigner to the very edge of the world. Would this one go? Great is their thirst for adventure, their lust for battle, fought multiple battles very far away from the capital. Very nice, excellent work. Excellent work, Treesinger. More piercing thorns for more dryad effectiveness. And let's also give you invasion. Or, I'm sorry, evasion, not invasion. Although it could work for that sense. And let's get some cattle pastures, since it's the unique resources. And yeah, that seems pretty good to me. And Lord has not moved. Sis is a Twilight, right? Yeah, you haven't moved. However, we will go ahead and we will use you to go and colonize Claircarond. Yeah, we'll colonize it because it was destroyed earlier. We'll revitalize the place once more.
Inseparable, invincible.
Get the forest lookout rebuilt. All will be well. So now the province has once again been united, although we still need to worry about the Obsidian Peaks. I mean, I'm starting to probably get the idea that perhaps maybe Tyrion wants to unite the island under his banner, I suppose, but at the same time, it's also like, really? Just as I fix one problem here, you now have to give me more, Tyrion? Really? I thought I did enough for you, haven't I? Like, really? Come on.
Awaiting bloodshed.
Right, if Sotek performed... Alright, engineer for Darkwaver Ysilal. Income from all buildings, yep. Alright, and we leveled up these people, so let's see, what to get. Always ready, always want more ammunition and reload speed. And you already pretty much have everything that is useful, but may as well make you better at stuff that I will never use you for, I suppose. Rebuild the woodsman's hut because I want that place rebuilt stat. Because I want my lumber to actually be of use. Because the Skaven decided to destroy everything. As they always seem to do. And also stink up the place. Because they're gross. Fucking gross ass Skaven. Anyway, we have more funds available for you, so let's get you more Glade Guard. And we'll also give you a couple of Blade Singers. How does that sound? Good? Good. And Warband of the Eagle has been destroyed. Not that I know who they are, but hey, less people for me to have to deal with, especially if they're forces of chaos or just Norskin, whichever. They're both kind of the same, really. It's just one doesn't necessarily want the destruction of the world. I don't think. It's hard to tell, really, because they both seem to have that goal in mind. What is supposed to be the difference between the Norskins and the Warriors of Chaos? I really don't know. Anyway, let's see. Let's give you Sword Player. Armor piercing weapon damage plus 12, melee attack plus 3, charge bonus plus 5. Yeah, let's give you that. And, let's see. What to give you here? How about... Oh yeah, Great Stag Knights. Let's give you some of those. Actually, maybe not at the moment. We will give you some Hawk Riders. Some more nuclear Hawk Riders. That'll work. And we'll go ahead and colonize another place.
Tempestuous Arahan.
Less places for the Skaven to hide out in. So we got a little bit of a holding in the Clawed Coast. And let's see. Things to build in Avalon? Don't mind if I do. Let's build that vineyard there. Wait, are there forces of chaos there? How did they get here? Oh, wait. Tyrion did start a ritual. Okay. Well then, well, I still have to deal with that other elven faction, so I suppose this will kinda help. So, Unicorn guy? I'm just gonna let all of you know that you can surrender if you want. I mean, it doesn't seem like you want to, but the option's there. I'll just be patiently waiting. Cause, it's not like you really have anything to send against me at the moment. At all, honestly. So, you know, I think I could just wait here. A little. I think that's fine. I'll just wait here and wait until you feel like surrendering or something like that. I'll just be waiting here. Just, you know, could surrender anytime if you want. Because, I mean, we both don't want to lose lives here. You value your lives, I value the lives of my crazy forest spirit women and also my elven crazy women as well. I value the lives of my warriors, you value the lives of yours, and oh, you decide to come out and fight, okay. Alright then, Sisulaine. You decided this, this is not on me, just letting you know. I gave you your choice, you decided to go against it, and you're all probably gonna die. Just letting you know. You had your chance, and you threw it away, and also decided to throw it at my face, which was rude. That was very rude. I did not appreciate that, honestly. But okay, if that's what you want, I'll be more than happy to just let you have this and have you all die. And you got a few silver helms, I see. A couple of eagle claw bolt throwers and a couple great eagles. Some sword masters of Howith. Some lions of Trace. And Phoenix Guard. Okay, okay. I see how it is. It is how it is. But, at the same time, I also have my horde of crazy women. Mostly forest spirits, but they are crazy women without a doubt. So once again, I would very much advise that this not be the route that you take, because it's not gonna go well for you. We all know it's not gonna go well for you. So just admit the fact, you are all going to die at this very spot. The Cat-Eye have made it very clear as of right now, you will die. You had your chance, and you decided to react in the way that you did. And I do not appreciate that. So do make your peace with the gods, and prepare to die. You're not even using the Eagle Claw bolt throwers right. I mean, come on, this is like basic... This is basic stuff, okay? And you're using them wrong, and that's kind of pissing me off. That you would purposefully use it so wrong. Now, don't mind if I just go ahead and summon you to a Glade Guard. Oh, wait. Probably should back up the archers because you're a little bit far out there. Don't mind if I also just do this! Have you been shooting mostly at my blade singers? Now that is just absolute blasphemy. How fucking dare you? Oh, you guys aren't in the battlefield? Well, go out in the battlefield. Go and kill people. Oh, I probably should also back up those archers over there. They're a bit too close to the fight. I did warn you this whole thing wasn't gonna go well for you. Hopefully it's obvious now. Doesn't seem like it's happening right now. 'Cause our magic is completely annihilating you, Assyrians, so... Again, hoping you made peace with your gods. Well, technically our gods, but do make peace with them because they're not gonna be happy about this whole thing. They really aren't. And it's not gonna be my fault. It is, however, gonna be yours. Just letting you all know. It is completely 100% your fault. Because, I mean, you had your chance at surrendering, but no, now you had to make everyone look bad. Oh? Oh, I see. A little bit of a double penetration. I'm very familiar with this tactic. But, in this instance, it's not gonna work for you. I can promise you that much. Because I always know how to do it right. I know how to do the double penetration best, and you have failed at it miserably. No, there isn't. I kind of thought it was obvious, but no, you kind of wanted to be a bit stubborn. And that was stupid. Incredibly stupid. I'm going to have my leader punish your leader a little bit. Hope you don't mind, but he is gonna get quite a whipping. There, see? Knocked him to the ground like the little bitch he is. Do you want another one? Because I can give the good smacks as a giant tree man. This tree singer is very efficient at the whole whipping and smacking thing. He's very good at it. Do not test him in that, because he will own you. Oh, uh-oh. Blade Singers, please help out with this Great Eagle, if you don't mind. That'd be great. Oh, I see how it is.
Yes. Battle ready. Forehead hard. Crush them.
I don't know why you were going back there, but just please kill the rest of the crew. Okay, you do have your you do have your silver helms, but I'm just here to let you know it's not gonna go well again. I'm sorry that you decided to be stupid, but you are being stupid. It's just how your brain is operating at the moment. It's not very impressive. Oh, and we won. And he seems far away, so I'll just blow him up or something. With trees. Did it hurt him? No, it did not. Oh well. Hope they learned their valuable lesson. They better have. Otherwise, I'm gonna be upset. Well, Sisaloon did live in the end, unfortunately, and we lost a bunch of our blade singers, so that's upsetting. That's very upsetting, if I'm perfectly honest. But out of the kindness of my heart, I'm just gonna go ahead and abduct you and have you join the forest, because I don't know. It's unclear whether it's a mercy or not, but it helps the forest, so it's a good thing. Just probably not for you, because you will be tree food. Anyway, Nethu, Keeper of the Last Door, has been researched, so honor to him. More things to go out of it. Official mask business. The eternal realms of Athelorn are led by the great lords and ladies who in turn feel a responsibility for their elven subjects. Their spirits and the spirits of the forest must be kept appeased, and so it is they have thrown great and lavish masks across the realms to better bring together the forest and the Azray. Of course, such ventures are never, ever cheap. Joy of Loic, 5 public order and plus 20 growth, and we did lose 1,500 gold, but I mean, like, in case you haven't seen our treasury, it's pretty healthy, not something to be concerned about. And let's see, why don't we get those piercing thorns, the last level of it, and for Thudus, let's give you magical reserves. Yeah. And we'll just finish the rest off here. We will probably lose a unit of blade singers, I'm sorry. We did lose that unit of blade singers again, I'm sorry.
Good for nothing pilferers.
Excuse me, sir! I gave you the chance to surrender. You decided not to. So now I'm gonna occupy this place. And now we have the Unicorn Gate. Hooray for us. Now let's see. Why don't we get you... Ooh, why don't we get you your Great Eagle? You just had to deal with fighting off a Great Eagle, so it's only fair you get your own Great Eagle. And, let's see, Unicorn Gate, a little bit damaged, but we can fix that up. Alright, so far things are looking okay. I mean, the war is actually going pretty fine, all things considered. Now let's go for Idalth. And, that'll be it. How long have I been recording? Let's see. We're still pretty close to it. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and build that iron mine in Hotek's column. And why don't we go for, let's see. We have a small force in Nagaron at the moment, so I'm not too concerned about what Clan Mulder is up to. So why don't we just finish off the Clan Rictus, yeah. I mean, I've only been fighting them for how long, and I keep forgetting their name. Anyway, raise. I can't necessarily deal with the fact of any Skaven being able to survive, so of course I have to raise them. It's only fitting that I do such a thing for such disgusting, filthy creatures. That's just what they deserve. It's not my fault that it's what they deserve, it's exactly what they wanted. Well, by want, I mean exactly what they deserve. I'm not the one who makes up the rules, but at the same time, I don't really care, because this is just being used against Skaven. And the Skaven suck. So they deserve it. So yeah, do not judge me for my genocide against the Skaven. It's only fitting that I genocide the Skaven. And wait a minute, what was that? I have a feeling that I know who is responsible for all the chaos that is going on in my lands. Seeing a lot of chaos influence here. And I feel like someone has been having that happen a bit. Morathi would oops. Okay. And, now, let's also get, replenish the troops from Ariel.
Out of question.
And, we're gonna go ahead and colonize the Twisted Glade.
My arrows grow keener.
And let's see, what to give you now? Masters of the Ares? Sure, let's go for that. Got a couple of nuclear warhawks, so of course, let's get some of that.
Tempestuous Arahan.
Rebuild the Twisted Glade in our image. Forge of Death, what do you got for me? Refine Dreaming Cloak or refashion Dreaming Cloak? Okay. Summons a unit of Way Watchers. Oh, okay. An attribute Snipe. I'm not entirely sure what that would do for me, but hey, I'll take it. I will take it. And ability number of uses for the Dreaming Cloak +1. Don't mind if I do.
I love it. Arahan's neediness should not be rewarded.
Oh, why do I have to deal with your constant complaining? Every single time with you, too. Just damn! Can you have a... Can you just take a rest from it for a moment? And just let me deal with my things, because I have a lot of things to deal with, okay? Just come on. Alright, so it seems like the Griffin Gate's gonna be taken care of, and then Tor Elir is gonna be dealt with soon enough, so that'll be nice. Oh. I guess maybe I should have been concerned about what Clan Mulder was up to. And after I had just decided to just deal with the things I needed to deal with in annihilating Clan Rictus, this happens. Oh, and they dare to occupy it. This will not go unpunished. This, I promise. Alright, let's see. Death's Blessing, what does this do? Enables flaming attack for all elf units. Army ability Vol's Hammer during siege battles. Ooh, okay. Powerful explosion affects city walls and siege equipment. Siege battles may be launched instantly. Okay. I'll go ahead and get a new talisman, though. Dreaming Ring. Ooh, okay. The momentary trance induced on a subject using this magical trinket instantaneously mimics the healing effects of a dozen deep sleeps. Winds of magic power reserve +10 on our own army. Casualty replenishment rate +4% in foreign territory. And ability Dreaming Ring 1. And this restores up to 624 health points. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Okay, I like it a lot. First things first, let's take care of Tor Dranil. What happened to Tor Adlek? Well, I guess we gotta do our thing over there, too, and...
You are little more than thieves.
No, we are not. I mean, okay, technically we kinda are. It's just we're taking your land is all. That's all we're doing, okay? Don't blame me. We also get a Dragonbane Gem. The Dragonbane Gem was found in the gullet of a legendary drake, Helorgondrax. The beast had choked on the stone in mid-flight and crashed into a half-length feasting hall at supper time. Ouch. That sounds dreadful. Anyway, let's see. Let's get Wonders of the Forest. Finally build that up. We shall rebuild Tor Dranil, and let's start with a World Route Pathway, I think will be acceptable. Counted the... What the... Okay, weird. I don't know what happened. And let's see. What to do with you here? I suppose finish off Wound, I guess. Right. You guys are,
Defenders of the glades.
And, let's see. Let's get you, Sacrificial Grounds. Yeah. Have you move up to Hotek's Column. Because, we do need to move our way up north against Clan Mulder.
Spellweaver of Athel
This is kind of distracting me from helping out all the other sacred forests, and we're almost done with the Witchwood, but I get the feeling I kind of need to do the Ritual of Rebirth in the other forest before I do it in the Witchwood. You know, like I did with Gaean Vale, and oh, what do you know? Who would have guessed? It's another attack from Glamolder. Who would have known about this? Oh wait, I did, but I didn't have anybody to stop it.
You have caused untold harm.
Don't think you can make up for it.
And now I have to deal with the Beastman on top of all things. Wonderful. Alright, at the start of your turn, have at least 300 forest health in the Witchwood. At least we got that. And we get some Amber. Treasury, 2,500. Rebirth of the Witchwood. Unlocks the next stage for towards campaign victory. Upkeep minus 10% for all units. And Deep Roots cleared. Very nice. Complete the following rite, the Ritual of Rebirth. The magical forests of the world now teem with glorious life, just as it should be. With the weave strengthened, it shall endure the stain on the Queen's awesome power that must be channeled to perform the sealing rite. Take heed. Once her incantations have begun, she will be more vulnerable than she has ever been in all her existence. Her enemy shall descend like moss to a flame. Her survival depends on you, sisters. Ariel's Calling unlocks next stage towards campaign victory. Amber +1, Deep Roots cleared, 2,500 treasury. Got Builder for Treesinger Thivokkas, and Ritual of Rebirth is available for the Witchwood. And Spartacus is causing more trouble for the Drugi. Excellent. And, right, you declared war on me. Get wrecked. Ah, so there was the rest of your army. Die. Perish.
Make it quick. Make them scream.
There we go, that solves that problem. Well, that's at least this problem easily taken care of. Weird. I was kind of expecting them to be more trouble than that, by which I mean they would constantly run away and attack any vulnerable settlements, but they didn't. Which is refreshing.
How I enjoyed that.
But, before I do the Ritual of Rebirth, I am going to have to deal with all the other, forests, I believe. Let's do Earthing for miscast space, chance to be reduced as well. We are still gonna have to settle things over, with Illyrion. So we'll take care of that problem. And Ivris is taken to our Anlek, so that situation's settled. Good. Let's also get the Temple of Isha. The mother watches over all her children. Immune to chaos attrition, all armies, physical resistance 5% for all armies, winds of magic starting amount +5 for all armies, enables awakened force attrition, local enemy armies, provides garrison 2 Sisters of Thorn, 4 Treekin, and 1 Tree Man, unlocks the recruitment of Dryads, Treekin, and Tree Man. Excellent, let's get that. And let's also build you, and also build you. Excellent. Everything's gonna be nice and perfect here. Oh, well, it seems like the war with Illyrion is at least clearing up, so that's good. I mean, just one more settlement and the war will basically be over. We are still gonna have to deal with Clan Mulder, though. Of course, just go right past the army and instead go for the settlement that's vulnerable. Oh, and also raise it, you miserable fucks. Alright then. Gonna continue letting them gorge. And, I'm gonna have to save, what comes next for later. So, yeah, this will just be where we end the video. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Give that like button a step if you did. Subscribe if you want more death in your life. Be sure the bell is tolling for thee. And until next time, rest in peace. Bye! Enjoyed today's video? Well, there's plenty more for you to enjoy here. And if you also want to support this small channel, then there is also my Ko-fi, which is available, as well as a Twitter thread that gives you my commissioning info. And if you'd like some traditional art or literature, feel free to DM me on Twitter. Thank you for enjoying the video and for your viewership.